Converting salary to hourly rates. To convert weekly salary to hourly rates, we will take the weekly salary, $515, divide by 40 hours. That gives us $12.88 per hour. The overtime wage rate would be calculated by taking the hourly wage rate of $12.88, multiplying by 1.5 to give us $19.32 per hour for overtime wage rate. Regular pay is $515. The overtime pay is $154.56, giving us a gross pay of $669.56. To convert biweekly salary to hourly rates, we will make the biweekly salary $1,115 divided by 2 gives us $557.50 for a weekly wage. Hourly wage rate is $13.94. That is taking the $557.50 and dividing by 40. The overtime wage rate is calculated by taking the hourly wage rate of $13.94 multiplying by 1.5 to give us $20.91 as overtime wage rate. The regular pay, $1,115. Overtime pay, $167.28. For total gross pay of $1,282.28. To convert monthly salary to hourly rates, we will need to annualize the monthly salary of $2,231 multiplied by 12 gives us an annual salary of $26,772. We will then determine the weekly salary by dividing by 52. That gives us $514.85. We will then determine the hourly rate divided by 40 gives us $12.87 per hour. To determine the overtime rate, we take the $12.87 multiplied by 1.5 to give us 19.31 cents per hour for overtime. The regular pay, $514 and 8.46. Overtime pay, $154.48 for a total gross pay of $669.36. Converting my bi-monthly salary to hourly rates, we will then annualize the bi-monthly salary by multiplying by 24. This gives us $26,760. We will determine the weekly salary by dividing by 52. Gives us $514.62. To determine the hourly rate, we divide by 40. This gives us $12.87 per hour. And to determine the overtime rate, we take the $12.87 multiplied by 1.5 to give us $19.31 for overtime rate. Regular pay, $514.615. Overtime pay, $154.48 for a total gross pay of $669.10. Converting annual salary to hourly rates, we will need to determine what the weekly salary is, so we will divide by 52 to determine that $19,961.54 is the weekly salary. Determine the hourly rate, divided by 40 gives us $24.04 per hour. Determine the overtime rate by multiplying by 1.5. That gives us $36.06 for overtime. Regular pay, $961.538. Overtime pay, $288.48. for a total gross pay of $1,250.02.